Hey, what's going on, everybody? Dr. Sis here with Ryan. So today's video is for anyone who plays sports, has kids that play sports, just anyone in general that wants their kids to be like as vibrant and healthy as possible. All right. So Ryan, you were a Division I athlete, played college sports, and then when you were in high school, like sports was everything for you, right?
Yeah.
And I was a sport guy too. We've had similar experiences, but like you started applying the eating plan we teach how long ago?
About 2 months ago.
About 2 months ago. So how many pounds have you dropped in 2 months?
Down 20 pounds.
20 pounds. So here's what, and it's all just fat, right?
All fat, yeah.
All fat. Now here's the most important thing. Like, how much better do you feel?
Oh, so much better.
In what ways?
Just mental clarity, how my workouts are going, how I'm recovering from my workouts.
What do you mean by how you're recovering from your workouts?
Just I can go harder in the gym, and then the next day feel like I can go just
again.
as hard. Yeah.
Now he got advice, and this kind of advice I got from coaches back in the day. What was the milk advice you got for pitching?
I was told to drink a gallon of whole milk a day to put on weight.
A gallon of milk a day to put on weight. So like when I was in sports growing up, like no one in high school, college, graduate school, wrestling, football, rugby, baseball, anything I played at any level, no one brought up food or nutrition whatsoever. What about you?
Yeah, nobody talked about it.
Nothing. It's just eat tons of food, drink a gallon of milk to gain weight, right?
Yeah.
Like there's no emphasis put on it whatsoever. And then now, like, how much, seriously, do you wish you could go back in time and eat the way you've been eating the last 2 months?
Yeah, I really wish I could, just to see what I could have been with full potential with eating the way that we're supposed to, being able to recover the way we're supposed to.
Just better recover, better, like everything's just so much better. It's like there's so little emphasis put on it. And I think most coaches, they just don't understand. Like it's everything. Like when you train and work out hard and break down your body, like what rebuilds you? The food you put back in your body, right? And you can kind of get away with stuff when you're younger, and as you get older, it really starts to catch up to you. But like, why not start younger, right? So like when I was telling you in high school before football, the night before was pizza and pop was what we would have. And then wrestling, I would starve myself for a day, sometimes two, weigh in, eat a sub sandwich, Pop-Tarts, Mountain Dew, nothing but garbage, eat garbage the rest of the week, starve for 2 days, and it's just amazingly stupid, and it's still so common, right? Like, what else do you feel that's better? Oh, the other thing is you used to be prescribed Accutane, right, for acne?
For acne, yeah.
And you're saying your skin's better.
Yeah, I don't really have to put any of those lotions, creams, anything like that. I feel like my skin's more vibrant.
And it's so important. So anyone who's got kids with acne issues, dairy. I've had so many people, once you cut dairy out of your diet, it's amazing what kind of skin condition to. And then wheat, dairy and wheat, right? The eczema, acne, eczema, psoriasis, any of those skin conditions. If you cut out dairy and wheat, I can almost guarantee, I bet money you're going to see improvements. And like so many people were marketed, right? There's no science behind it. We're marketed to think that you have to drink milk for strong bones, and it's 100% not true. For a lot of people, it's causing sinus issues, allergies, asthma, skin conditions, all this stuff. And it's just, it's unfortunate because the information is out there, it's just not getting spread, right?
Yeah.
What else did you notice anything different? Anything else you want to add?
I feel like mental clarity is a lot higher, mental performance, and any kind of like anxiety, depression, or whatever you want to call it, I think is like down a lot.
You know what's interesting about that is so many people that start the program, it's like, yeah, the first thing they say is like their brain fog is gone.
Yeah.
So it's like this, it's like people describe it as like a foggy brain. And, I've just been living this lifestyle for so long, I don't remember that. But you just feel so good. Why would you go back?
Exactly.
I don't understand that. But so anyone with, like, if you got kids that are athletes or just kids, they don't have to be athletes, an athlete of life, right? That's what I train. I'm just an athlete of life. I'm not in anything competitive. I'm a washed up has-been, right? So it's like, but what's the purpose? No, I just want to have a good life, but I want to be a good role model for my kids, and I don't want my kids to go through and have the same issues that I have. I don't know if I told you. I remember there was one time, it was a wrestling tournament. I never told anybody, but my stomach hurt so bad. I was like this close to asking to take me to the hospital. But you had to be tough, right? Like this, you just couldn't admit. I was just in absolute misery. And think back, it was just the dairy, right? So I starved myself and drink milk, which was just tearing up my guts all the time. And but anyhow, it's just so important, right? So any coaches, any parents, right? If you want to me, it's honestly, it's like as close to legalized steroids as you can get,
Yeah.
right? So if you have a team that's eating pizzas and donuts and bagels, and it's just the stuff that just kills your performance. There's no way you can perform optimally. You can't recover the way you should. And if you can't recover, your next workout is affected. You get hurt more often. There's just so much to it. But if you just apply the way we teach people to eat, another thing that's really important. So you're an athlete.
Yeah.
You're 23 years old, right?
23. Yep.
Right? I'm 42. And it's like, all right, what about if my kid's 16? What about my kid that's 18 that plays baseball? What about the dude that's 23? What about the dude that's 40? It's the same. Like, it's damn near identical. I would tweak things a little bit if someone was like super high level, but for the rest of us, it's just the same principles apply, right? Don't overthink it, don't overanalyze, just follow what we do. So the options you can do, Eupraxia, obviously, if you're anywhere in this area, we teach it to everyone. You can find my book. Like, coaches, just read my damn book and apply what's in it. Seriously, it's like, it's such an event. Part of me, I've always thought about it, it's like, why do I share this? Just keep it a secret for just my own family, because it's such an advantage, but it should be shared, right? But you can do this forever, aren't you?
Yeah, forever. Never going back.
Why the hell would you? What's the hardest thing to like cut out?
I like my cereals.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny about that. I haven't had cereal in, oh my God, well over a decade. It's just, so what is cereal, right? Real tangent. It's refined grains, which is shit. A lot of times sugar added, and then there'll be like vitamins on the box, but those are actually like synthetic vitamins that don't exist in nature, but they have the same name, and they add it in just so they can put it on the box, right? So it's just garbage. Sugar spike, very low nutritional value. Then you bathe it in milk, which for a lot of people causes digestive distress and acne and skin conditions and all that, and you don't need milk. It's just a terrible, terrible way to have a meal.
Yeah, just start your day off with
Yeah,
that.
so like if you switch that to something to just cut out the idea of breakfast foods, right? So we're marketed to see breakfast foods, bagels, waffles, pancakes, muffins, cereals, shit like that, right? So like my kids today, we had fish and asparagus for breakfast, because that's what we had the night before. Leftovers, fish, asparagus, and some fruit. Like, that's a good way to start. Eggs are amazing. This morning we had hard-boiled eggs and leftover pot roast from last night. Good healthy meats and fats and proteins that keep you full longer. You just feel so much better. You're not getting bogged down by tons of grains and dairy and stuff that just makes a lot of people sick, right? So hopefully this helps someone out there. Learn from us, man. It's like, it's so crazy. Like so many people are making the same mistakes and not learning from it, right? So especially coaches, get your kids eating good, right? It's so important. It's like, there's just no emphasis on it, and it's everything. And you're gonna get hurt less. Like I'm convinced the best way to prevent injury is proper recovery.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm convinced, right? So it's like, how do you recover properly? A good night's sleep and good nutrition, and you're sleeping better, yes?
Yes, definitely.
So you get better workouts in, you get good nutrition in your body, so you recover better, you sleep better, and then you can work out more consistently with less risk of injury. It's just everything about it smarter. So read my book, join Eupraxia, listen to him, and anything else you want to add?
No.
Cool.